Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria begins cashless operations. Plus, National Association of Academic Technologies hands down 2 weeks to federal government over disagreement. Hello and welcome to the World News, coming to you live from the studios of Rstv Television here in Port Harcourt. I am Obuka Umeda. Do you love and care about Rstv and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater height. It is a task we must accomplish. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Now the news in details. Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Professor Ngozi Odo, has described the youth as a strength of the present day and the future. She made a remark during a memorial and Remembrance Day celebration organized by the Egi Youth Federation worldwide at the Obite Civic Center in Obaidumandoni local government area. Ndu Ajay reports that the youth drawn from the 4 zones of Egi were represented.
Represented by her Senior Special Assistant on Administration, Mrs. Doris Oyil, Professor Odo said that the unity of Ege is sacrosanct in the socio-economic development of the kingdom and as such should be embraced. She maintained that the strength of her people lies in her unity and culture and enjoined the youths to defend the cultural values of Ege Kingdom, pointing out that the event organized to honor heroes and heroines of Ege Youth Federation was born out of unity and love. The Deputy Governor expressed appreciation to EYF for recognizing her modest contributions to the development of the Federation in particular and Ege in general.
Whatever little I may have achieved is only possible because of the grounding, the values, and the support I receive from this land and our people. To the youth, my younger brothers and sisters, I dedicate this recognition. You are the strength of today and the hope of tomorrow. Let this gathering remind you that no dream is too high for us to attain.
President, Ege Youth Federation Worldwide, Senior Comrade Ikechukwu Amrize, informed that the event was primarily organized to honor the founding fathers of EYF, both living and the dead, to reflect on shared history and chart a way forward for the Federation. He enumerated a number of challenges facing the youths of Ege to include unemployment, failed leadership and weaponization of poverty, insecurity and vandalization of critical national assets, as well as absence of viable industries, among others. The president, however, assured that the existing peace in the kingdom will be sustained.
We rededicate ourselves to the ideals of unity, justice, progress that they stood for. It is commonly said that the future belongs to the youth, but the strength of tomorrow depends on how we empower them today.
There were solidarity speeches by representatives of the chairman, Obaidumandoni local government area, Ezage III Ezobuku of Obaland, and the President General, Ege People's Assembly, Dr. Ugochukwu Orikoha, among others. Presentation of Youth Icon Leadership Award, Humanitarian Service Award, Excellence in Community Service Award, and Excellence in Leadership and Governance Award were presented to deserving leaders, among whom are Chief Oris Onyere, Dr. Andrew A. Igwe, and High Chief D.K. Hobson Dike. How would you describe the award presented to you?
I believe that for every award, there is a reason behind it. And when you are awarded, what they are telling you is to do those things that you did, that earn you that recognition.
For those things we have done to earn this award, we won't stop. We will continue to do those things.
I want to say that the award is an excellent award and it's also a good one.
This award is a sign of unity. This award is a sign of peace.
And we will be happy to see the people that benefited to grow in the future and become future leaders.
The program featured lecture with the theme The Role of Youth in Preserving Our Heritage and Unity by Professor Ugochukwu Age, while Popobu Junior Cultural Group was on hand to entertain guests. A minute silence was observed in honor of the fallen heroes. Ndun Ajie, Rstv News.
As the global community goes digital and artificial intelligence compliance, the Rivers State Local Government Service Commission has put together a 2-day workshop on reawakening the consciousness of Rivers State Local Government area employees on work ethics and values for effective service delivery with the theme, enhancing local government service delivery through ethics, integrity, and professionalism. The rest of the report is presented from our studios.
Declaring the workshop open, Chairman of the Rivers State Local Government Service Commission, Sir Israel Amadi, reminded participants of the importance of such training aimed at not only revving up their knowledge, but keeping them abreast of current realities in local government administration.
Whatever they are going to give to us today, let it apply in our workplaces so that results will show. Because if you have PhD, for example, and when you come to office, we don't see the PhD in the paper you write, in the report you write, then what is the essence of the PhD?
A facilitator of the House of Representatives Committee on Public Service Matters, Abraham Kainde, in a paper titled Combating Corruption and Promoting Ethical Responsibility in Local Government Administration, dissected corruption with the scrutiny of its root causes, types of systematic causes, origin, ethical responsibility, and in-depth consideration of its effects.
Whatever we are doing, we should be transparent and we should be accountable. Accountable financial accountability, and we will be required to account for our position or for our office even after we are there. But oftentimes people just do integrity and they go scot-free. Nobody cares.
On the paper titled Reawakening the Consciousness of Rivers State Local Government Employees on Work Ethics and Values for Effective Service Delivery, the Director Administration of the Local Government Service Commission, John Amupo, said leadership commitment, clarity of expectations, institutional support, continuous training and awareness, as well as accountability and feedback, transparency, and citizens' participation are guidelines to ethical reorientation.
Local government is simply a chariot cart where the citizen meets with government.
Chairman of the Commission, Sir Israel Amadi, advised participants administrators to be cautious with their claims and reports so they are not disgraced or made redundant for fraudulent behavior.
But we want to see the training, the outcome, the impact of the training being made at your workplace. If after the training there is no impact in your workplace, then we have failed.
The lectures elicited suggestions, contributions, questions, and answers from both participants and resource personnel.
Dr. Turulokbe Okoigaire has unveiled and launched 4 books in Port Harcourt on how women can care for their vagina, as well as how relationships, marriages, love, intimacy, and business can thrive. Gospel Anele reports.
The 4 books entitled What's Really Going On Down There, When Love Languages Are Hot, Understanding the Business Counseling, and ABC of Lovemaking. The book's reviewer, Sabon Woke, said that the author had touched various aspects of human endeavor in her literary works, capable of addressing teething and major life challenges, particularly in business, counseling, marriage, and mental health. He disclosed that 3 books contain over 150 pages and 9 chapters that were written with passion for the acquisition of knowledge. He recommended the books for public patronage.
The book has a lot of advantages. One issue that is very paramount in the book is that he tries to build our minds, the mind of couples and will-be couples, on how to have healthy relationship, how to have healthy body, both for men and women. He also talks about different positioning, different styles, how to make intimate relationship pleasurable.
Chairman of the occasion, Anthony Birabara, said the books have added values to him. He explained that though he married early, frowned at marriage situations in contemporary times, and referred couples encountering challenges in their marriages to the books, and advised the author to take them to the nooks and crannies of the country.
Emotional intimacy, a mutual understanding and support. Good communication in the family helps us. And conflict resolution is very, very important. Because there is no marriage that conflict will not happen. Correct. But the way you handle it depends on how the marriage will continue. That's right.
Colleagues and patrons gave goodwill messages. The author, Dr. Tolutope Oko Igarie, gave valuable insights on the 4 books and promised to hold an annual love, sex, and mental health conference in Port Harcourt as a way of taking the right knowledge to the populace.
So whether you are just about to get married, you have been celibate, or you are getting married as a virgin, or you have been married and then you want things to get better in your relationship, the book is for you.
God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
Members of the Celestial Church of Christ, South-South Region A, Rivers and Bayelsa States, joined others across the world to celebrate the 40th memorial anniversary of the founder of the church, Pastor Samuel Joseph Oshofa, in fanfare at the Church Parish 1 headquarters, Romola in Port Harcourt. Regional Head South-South A, Alan Jones Udofia, charged members to see the anniversary as an avenue to add value to Christianity to win souls for Jesus Christ. Gospel Anele was there.
Alan Jones Udofia, who chronicled the history of the church, said that the founder was a businessman, mentor, prophet, evangelist, philanthropist, and an epitome of peace. According to him, the prophet began to propagate the gospel in 1947, filled with the power, anointing, and grace of God, through which healings and miracles were performed before his departure 40 years ago, while the vision and mission lived on, which calls for an annual memorial anniversary. The minister charged the faithful to remain strong in faith, love, and unity to sustain the church's legacy, and appreciated members for individual and collective contributions to make the event a huge success.
As we celebrate 40 years of our institution, I want us to uphold the tenets, the precepts, and ordinances of this church, given unto us by Jesus Christ our Lord. Our prayer to us from the pastor is: we pray for peace, we pray for joy, we pray for happiness, we pray for unity and progress of the church.
Chairman, Central Planning Committee, Evangelist Moses Ogumoye, the Chairman, Regional Parish, Evangelist Oluwaseyi Lato, and the Shepherd, CCC Emmanuel Parish, Olarotimi Bankole, described founder Oshofa as a hard-working and dedicated minister with credible legacy, as he promised to redouble efforts in soul winning.
He's a great man, a great missionary to us and to the whole world. Celestial Church remains the last boat of salvation.
It was celebrating because after 40 years, the church remains strong. It has spread beyond even this coast.
And I believe that today is going to have value, more value to the church and to all Celestial Church of Christ worldwide.
Chairperson, Rivers CCC Women's Council, Okorite Karia Dele, and resource personnel, Dr. Nembi Baribo, an evangelist, Nabugo Njoko, who dwelt on healthcare and laws backing the church's establishment, shed more light about the founder.
We are telling members that they should be strong in spirit. They should be strong, committed to the things of God. That way, they will sustain the legacy of our pastor founder, SBJ Oshofa.
And in fact, when the church was founded, so many years ago, we can see that a lot of people have been converted. Port Harcourt only, we have more than 250 parishes.
Cultural performances from various ethnic groups from Nigeria and foreign countries, paper presentations and prayers added color to the anniversary celebrations. God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
Bishop of the Diocese of Ogoni Anglican Communion, Right Reverend Solomon Berebara, has enjoined Christians to continue to trust in God no matter the circumstances they find themselves. He said this when delivering a sermon at the Thanksgiving service to mark the end of the third session of the seventh synod of the diocese at All Saints Cathedral, Bori, headquarters of Kana local government area. Nandi Olimi reports that the theme for the synod was Trust in God. The report.
Right Reverend Berebara, who took his text from Psalm 125, verse 1 and 2, said God sees and knows whatever problem that everyone faces, and he's always ready to come to their rescue at the right time, hence the need to trust in him. He expressed happiness with the level of progress witnessed in the diocese, including planting of new churches and infrastructural development, particularly the new church building project that is ongoing. According to him, Ogoni people should remain peaceful, united and law-abiding and support the programs of government at all levels to attract development to the area. Bishop Berebara also seized the opportunity to remind the federal government to ensure the creation of Ogoni State as one of the conditions for the resumption of oil production in Ogoni land.
Those who trust in this God are like this mountain I'm taking upon. But don't preach cannot be moved. It was removed by what you are hearing. But that's why you are hearing. Bad news. The bad things. All this was that cases not can take all those things.
A former commissioner in the state, Professor Peter Mede, and an elder of the diocese, Charles Mbie, described synod as a yearly ritual to discuss the policies and programs of the church, noting that they are impressed with the growth of the diocese. They said the theme of the synod is timely because if you trust in God, he will always protect and fight for you, while thanking God that peace and democratic governance has returned to the state.
The theme in God we trust, putting trust in God is what we need as Christians, because if you trust in God, you have nothing to fear, you have nothing to worry about in life, because you begin to see that whatever happens is what God says will happen.
Trust in God, I think it's very unique and it's a blessing to all that participated in this program. The take-home is a blessing on the world. Put your trust in God and God only.
Choir administration, praise and worship, and synod thanksgiving were some highlights of the event. Nandi Olimini, Rstv News.
Do you love and care about Rivers State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater height. It is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online, on Facebook, Rstv22BH Online. You can subscribe to our notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Coming up shortly, court orders temporary deployment of troops to US city of Chicago. In sports, Nigeria brings home medals in Global Para Badminton Championship. Stay with us till we return with more news.
Power God is here. Dr. Jesus in action, God is here.
The Omega Power Ministries OPM Worldwide presents Dr. Jesus Night with Coconut. It is a night of divine visitation and encounter. It is a night of divine intervention. It is a night of supernatural turnaround. It is a night where mercy will speak and judgment cancelled. It is a night to witness the instant demonstration of God's power and of venue. OPM headquarters, Dr. Jesus City, Mbodo Alo, Rivers State, Nigeria. Come with your coconut and receive the grace to travail in prayer to prevail over your enemies.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Progress no dey happen. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money bill.
Customer na transfer abi confirm.
Bro, na transfer.
Na money point oga. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as sure banker. Progress na small wind wey dey carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go Bible.
Victor, even you dey use money point?
Of course now, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money point, made for your progress.
Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish your kids.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money point, thank you.
Customer na transfer abi confirm.
Bro, na transfer.
Na money point oga. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as sure banker. Progress na small wind wey dey carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go Bible.
Victor, even you dey use money point?
Of course now, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money point, made for your progress.
When I was pregnant, I hoped you would have your dad's smile. After 6 months, I worried about the right foods to give you. Now you've grown so much, and doctor says anemia can affect your growth and slow your learning.
Mom is right. 7 out of 10 kids in Nigeria suffer from iron deficiency, which can cause anemia. 1 meal of Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus provides 50% of your child's daily iron needs to support proper growth and learning.
That's reassuring. Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. The National Association of Academic Technologies, NATS, has given the federal government a 14-day ultimatum to address all demands, including renegotiation of the 2009 agreement. NATS said if the government fails to attend to their demands before the expiration of the 14-day ultimatum, which started on October 5, it will be left with no option than to declare an industrial action. Barring any last-minute change, the Senate will on Tuesday debate a motion seeking justice and accountability for victims of violent crimes irrespective of religious beliefs. The motion, titled Urgent Need to Correct Misconception Regarding the Purported Christian Genocidal Narrative in Nigeria and International Community, is being sponsored by Senators Alain Dumi Sani Musa, Magatakada Wamaku, and Ibrahim Boma. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, has explained that its adoption of a cashless system across Nigerian airports is aimed at tackling inefficiency, revenue leakages, and operational delays caused by cash-based transactions. At the official launch of the FAN Airport Contactless Card in Abuja, Director Ms. Adebola Gumbiade said the move marks a major step towards transforming Nigeria airports into globally competitive, technology-driven hubs. From the foreign scene, just a day after its inauguration, Malawi's newly elected president, Arthur Peter Mutharika, has begun assembling his administration, naming a partial cabinet that brings back experienced figures to tackle the nation's severe economic challenges. A statement from the president's office confirmed several critical posts, including economist and former banker Joseph Mwateka has been reappointed as finance minister, a role he held from 2016 to 2020. Favor Economy tells us more.
In a move signaling continuity in foreign policy, George Chaponda returns as Minister of Foreign Affairs. Mutharika also solidified his electoral alliance by appointing Enoch Chihana of the Alliance for Democracy as the second vice president. Further reinforcing his security team, Lieutenant General George Jaffu was named head of the Malawi Defense Force and Richard Luanga as the new police chief. The appointments come with immediate pressure to address Malawi's pending economic crisis. A Sudanese militia leader has been found guilty of committing war crimes and crimes against humanity in the Darfur region more than 20 years ago. Ali Mohammed Ali Abdalrahman, also known as Ali Kushaib, was one of the leaders of the Janjaweed, a government-backed group that terrorized Darfur, killing hundreds of thousands of people. Kushaib is the first person to be tried by the International Criminal Court, ICC, for the atrocities of Darfur. He had argued it was a case of mistaken identity. A U.S. federal judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration.
Now sports. Nigeria won a total of 3 gold, 4 silver and 9 bronze medals as the International Para-Badminton Championship ended Sunday in Umuahia, the Abia State capital. Do you love and care about Rivers State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater height. It is a task we must accomplish. Now to end the news, a recap of some major stories. The Senate is making preparations to debate a motion on justice and accountability for victims of violent crimes after an American political commentator and television host, Bill Maher, alleged that terror gangs were carrying out a genocidal war against Nigerian Christians. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has begun a cashless transactions to tackle inefficiency, revenue leakages, and operational delays. We have reported that the National Association of Academic Technologies has given the federal government a 14-day ultimatum to address all demands, including the renegotiation of the 2009 agreement. That's the news. Many thanks for joining us. I am Ogboka Meda. Good night.